about yet, which is, I guess, awful. Let's see here. How many teams do we have signed up? We have 6 teams signed up so far?
There are 6. It's just 6 teams.
Yeah, tell us a bit about the event Jub, how it's going to work.
Well, week 1 is what we're currently doing. Week 1 is going to be a qualifying round. So all the teams currently competing are competing for slots within I believe it's called an MRS system, in which they will fight one another to gain points and roster placement on a bracket. The better teams that they play up against and win, they'll get more points, as opposed to if they play against a lower team than them, they'll get less points. It's sort of like a standard matchmaking system, but in a tournament format.
Alright, I'm sure that makes sense to somebody.
It's not to me. Math is not my thing.
Yeah, the rules are out there somewhere. I've kind of read them once in a while, and I kind of understand. I get the gist of it. We'll see how things go. Pretty sure it'll work out nicely. Yeah, we're not in charge of it, so we don't care that much.
I am in charge of it, just not any of the math-related things.
Alright, it looks like the teams are starting to fill in here. Just down about a ship and a half, I think. Alright, so Duel at Dawn is our first map today, which I do not like Duel at Dawn. This is Duel at Dawn. Battle on the Dunes. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
There we go. I have posted the official rule set in the Twitch chat for anyone who didn't have them and was interested and wanted an actual explanation of what I was trying to say.
Yeah, so Battle on Dunes is starting up. Nice, large, open map. Lots of floating dust storms which will damage your ship. It's an awful, terrible map. No one likes it. But that's how we're starting the week off. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it.
What, you didn't bring your sunscreen, Thomas?
No, I did not. I am done with summer. I am done with sun. Not a big fan of the desert either, really.
No, I have to agree with you there. And Battle on Dunes isn't an awful map. Really, it's the center dust storm that kind of screws with everything. It's a nice change of pace from all of the more medium-range maps that we have.
Yeah, that is true. It's a fairly open map. The clouds do make it annoying for any long-range game, though. Alright, Nat is telling us they have 2 minutes left to get everyone in here. As you can see, we are still missing several people on both sides.
Slowly but surely, they are filtering in.
Yeah, hopefully we'll actually have a starting match this week. I'm pretty sure not many teams are used to these like Iron Fist rules here to get in time. We'll see how it turns out. Yeah, the other stream today is Twitch TV / Guns of Icarus 2. That's being casted by, I think, Brick and Kirk.
Yes, James T. Kirk of Cake and Brickheart Castle of the Bully Boys, both of whom are fairly experienced streamers.
That's right. They will make us look bad. It's gonna be beautiful. Looking forward to it. Yeah, it looks like they are having Cake Watch and Riders right now. That's their 2 teams over there. Looks like they're mostly filled in. Oh, Puppy for laying down the hammer. 30 seconds. If you don't have the people, you have to play with AI. Oh man, they are not going to be happy with that. That might be. I don't know.
Rule. I'm hesitant to look at any of the ships because I'm not sure if they're going to change them. But on an initial setup, I'm going to say that Blue is going to try for a rush tactic here.
Yeah, we are seeing 2 very fast ships on the blue team right now. We've got a squid and a goldfish. Looks like a galleon and a junker on the other side for now. For the Bards have the galleon and junker, so they're probably going to try to camp it out, I think.
Oh, there's apparently been an executive decision at above my pay grade. They're going to add an extra 2 minutes to get people in here ASAP.
I think.
And at the end of that,
I think they might be taking their pause time for that if they're going to do that.
It doesn't say anything about them taking their pause time.
It's 2 minutes sounds awkwardly specific though. That sounds like pause time.
It may just be our Mother Henley Boca people being very nice.
Yes,
We prefer not being very strict with the time.
Yeah, there are secret overlords at Boca running things here. It looks like the other match is underway right now. They've just started up. We're going to be a little bit behind, but not too much.
So at current, we have Wirt's Leg bringing a Flamethrower Carronade Squid and Hawacha Fish. So that's definitely going to be a rush tactic. What they're rushing into appears to be a long-range galleon and a fairly sturdy junker setup. Yes, I've just been given a clarification on the rules, to which I apologize to anyone listening. 75% of the lobby must filled, or 2 minutes after the passwords are given out. There's a 4-minute lobby timer start. So there mustn't have been enough bull for it to start.
Oh, alright. See, we're not in charge of the rule. That's the referee's job. We're just here to yell things into the mic. It's going to be great.
It appears we're being force started.
Yeah, teams have been told to ready up. Here we go. The match is starting. Once the
Wirt's Leg is set up. And we are getting on our way here.
Alright, so only missing a couple people. That's not too bad. Right, I'm going to go ahead and read off the... Oh, this is the red team. Alright, here's a blue balloon. It threw me off there. Anyway, first ship we have up here is... Kafka's hair gel? Kafka's hair gel? Alright.
Just say Muse.
Muse, Kafka? I don't care. Hair gel. Anyway, it's piloted by Logicalia, who is below deck right now. Not sure why. It's a galleon. We have a double lumberjack and a haze on one side. On the other side we have a carronade and Hawacha. They're not moving too much right now. A little slow start. Second ship is Octavarius M. Let's see here. This is piloted by the man. Let's see, and they have Artemis on the left side, Artemis on the front. Got a triple Artemis, and they have a Gatling mortar on the right side.
I just wanted to clarify something before starting blue team's loadout, even though it appears to be starting. There is a mandatory 15-second pause time at the start of every match to allow everyone to load in fully, which is why they were not moving. So combat's already getting underway. To say this quickly, Wolf's Fellowship, being flown by Mike Wolfie, is a Mobula with Merc up top, Flamethrower Gatling down lower deck, and mid-deck is Twin Artemis. On the Old Fish, Lucky One, being flown by Hadza, excuse me if I screwed up that name, we have Hawacha Fish with a Flamethrower port side and a Gatling gun starboard.
Alrighty, match is underway. Got a nice big cloud in the middle right here, keeping teams from spotting each other, though I'm pretty sure they have a good idea where their team is.
Teams moving more or less to the west here, or east, excuse me.
Yeah, it looks like the red team has made it into the ribs here first. That's what we're going to call this little area, the ribs. Blue team, they have one ship kind of heading there and one ship just kind of hanging out right where he spawned at.
Kafka's hair gel will be setting up for sniping position.
Yeah, he has come to a dead stop here. Looks like he is happy with his position. He's kind of turning. He might move a little bit. They're trying to keep an eye out for the enemy. I'm not sure where they are yet. Lucky One staying behind the clouds here. He hasn't been detected by the enemy quite yet. He might be able to slip around the side if he goes for that, if he chooses to.
I'm gonna guess that's what they're doing. It appears to be Lucky One's gonna pull a flank on the far west, as Wolf's Fellowship tries to hold their attention here in the center.
Yeah, shots going down here. We have the two red ships going on Wolf's Fellowship here. Not
Kafka's
too
hair
many
gel
hits.
slightly out of the ribs.
Yeah, he's poking out to get a better angle here. Not too many hits on Wolf's Fellowship, but enough to make him quite unhappy. Yeah, that balloon's damaged. He's gonna have a hard time dodging now. Balloon popped. That's what lumberjacks will do to you.
Drogue shoot going out.
Yeah, he's just gonna try to tank it out. Lucky One is coming in ever so slowly to the side here. He isn't
I don't
spotted
think he's
yet.
coming in fast enough.
He's not gonna be able to save his ally at this rate. Wolf's Fellowship, one more. There he goes. Wolf's Fellowship goes down. First blood goes to, I believe this is Bard's Revival.
Bard's Revival Church.
Alright, kudos to them for getting the first kill here. Gatling guns firing on each other, trying to break that Hwacha. I don't think they quite got it. Yeah, here is...
Nope, and Lucky One's balloon is out.
Yeah, that's the more double lumberjacks. He's going to be disabled. He is going into the earth here. 2v1. Oh, into the wall. He might be able to slip away right around the corner of this thing. Oh, that looks like he's going to head out towards the open. Balloon popped again. Great shots by whoever's on the lumberjack. Well, some great shots. I'm seeing a lot of misses here too. That's okay though, as long as some of those hit, that's all you need. Looks like
lumberjack gunners would include Ragosphere and Azalu.
Kudos
if I'm pronouncing
to them.
either of those names correct.
Yeah, Wolf's Fellowship is back in the game. Lucky One managed to live long enough. Looks like Wolf's
Long-range
Fellowship.
fire coming down from Wolf.
Yeah, they're doing a split fire right now. I think they're going for both Octavius and Kafka. They should focus on one and not both. Yeah, they are a heavy disabled ship with the Merc and Artemis. I would at this range, I would definitely go for Kafka's hair gel if possible. Keep those lumberjacks down.
He is definitely the bigger threat and the easier target to hit.
Alright, Cloud's coming in. Gonna probably stop combat for a short little while here.
Now see, the question is Wolf 1 equipped with Artemis? They are not. So Artemis is not going to be able... Lesmok for the Artemis. So they're not going to be able to shoot shots as far away as they'd like to. And they're also working with an AI handicap on Immobula, which is not nice.
Yeah, not an ideal situation for Wirt's leg right now. We are going for Kafka's hair gel right now, trying to... No, they still kind of switching targets. It might be that AI that's shooting that's kind of throwing it off and shooting whoever it wants to. They are very difficult to control. Lucky One coming in here. They're trying to get a full disable on Octavius. I think they had heavy clip in that Hwacha. Yes, I believe they had heavy clip in that at the time, and they really wanted burst. Going with the Gatling for the strip. Not too many hits there. Octavius is bumping into walls, though he's not in a great spot.
Lucky One is doing a good job of phasing out Galleon. However, Galleon's getting back into range. Very
Galleon's coming back in here. He does not want his Junker buddy picked on too much. Beautiful Hwacha burst. Armor goes down. Good timing. A couple more hits. Oh, they got the armor back up just in time. Wolf's Fellowship moving in now, too. He's getting right up on Kafka here.
That's good. You should stick right on that port side.
Lucky One is really, really in trouble right now. They have just a sliver of health left. They're trying to keep their distance. Kafka's hair gel trying to dodge the Mobula here, I think, while keeping shots on Lucky One, doing a pretty good job. He's turning his close range side to the Mobula. It's a good choice. They did just shoot all their Hwacha though, so they just have the Carronade left.
Lucky One is not looking good.
Now, I think a Gatling is going to take him out. As soon as that armor goes down, he's done for. There he goes.
Artemis gets the kill. 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. Wolf's Fellowship by himself in between these two ships and in a dust storm.
It looks like he's about to bump on that rib.
Yeah, they are still down.
Slides down it.
Yeah, they are still down 2 players right now, so they still have his AI on their ship. This is definitely not helping them at all.
This is indeed a massive handicap to Wirt's leg, and especially in a match.
Yeah, luckily, it's a double elimination, I believe, this bracket. So they could bring it back later.
Bracket, and also doubly good. This match doesn't quite influence your points, just your placement in the first week setup.
Yep.
So they still have plenty of time to bring this back if they lose here.
Alrighty, so Wolf went down there. It is now 3-0. This could be just a complete stomp here.
This is starting to look like a meat grind, yeah.
Yeah, Bards Revel are really close to the blue spawn here. They are being very aggressive. Yeah, Lucky One trying to back away here, trying to keep his gun forward too. That's good. You always want to keep a gun on the enemy. Although in this situation it might not be too bad to turn tail since the ship is so fast. Although he could be trying to keep his engines safe.
I agree with them just backing out, because, yeah, exactly, the engines. Hawacha going out is far less of a priority than the main engine going out, where Octavarius M is loaded with, I believe, triple Artemis? Yeah.
Yep,
that
was
is a
triple
very
Artemis.
Very good neutralizer of enemy ship components.
Alrighty, Wolf's Fellowship is back in the game here. He's taking shots at Octavarius.
If Lucky One can get back in here, they would have a fairly good insert.
I think they are covered by the clouds right now, and that should help them a bit. Now they are spotted. Is there a flare around here somewhere?
Yes, there is a flare.
Alright, that
I'm
explains...
not quite sure who shot one out. Probably Kafka's hair gel.
Yeah,
yes, they do have a flare on the rear.
That makes sense. Good to have a flare on a galleon.
I like to keep a flare on the rear of my galleon, yeah. Lucky One's moving in a bit too much, though.
Yeah, he is getting hammered. He needs to be close to make full use of that Hawacha. He's now within arming time of the lumberjacks there, so that's pretty good for him. Oh, he's slipping around behind the galleon, though.
Go around the starboard side, though.
Yeah, they can get the close-range guns on him if they want to, and it looks like they really want to. There they go.
Alarm's down. Hawacha's going out.
Oh, double Hawacha. Maybe that's just one Hawacha. Yeah, that's just one Hawacha. Don't mind me.
And a Carronade. That is a deadly combo.
Yeah, once his armor goes down, he's finished again. Could go to Gatling shots.
The ground.
Armor up just in time.
More coming out.
There he goes. 4-0.
5-0. 4. Thank you.
It's okay. We'll get it right.
Scoreboard.
Huh. Yeah, they have a big 5 right in the middle. I think that's telling you it goes to 5.
Yeah, it's very distracting at first glance.
Yeah, I don't like what Muse generally does with the little tool tips here in the top and bottom. The compass looks better, I think. I think they made that bigger again.
The compass looks nice now.
Yeah, it's been up, it's been down. They change its size all the time. Anyway, back in the match here. Wolf's Fellowship getting hammered by those lumberjacks. He's starting to sink again. Trying to keep that drogue shoot up. Lucky One has respawn. It looks like he's going to go for a flank here. Of course, it's probably going to work out against him. Nice shots by those lumberjacks. Those are still connecting at this distance. Wolf's Fellowship lost his armor.
Wolf getting bounced out of arc.
He is definitely going to die here. There he goes. 5-0 for the Bards, I believe. So they win their first match.
Yes.
I think we're going to follow them into our next match, where they're going to be against Team
Predators.
Yeah, Team Predators. Alright. Team Predators versus Bards Revival Church is up next.
That map will be in an ambush.